give a fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman with a nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a woman with a nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad at this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, put through the baddest conditions. I'm up with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, niggas. She know I'm a prophet, she got to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitching the different breed of black men. We don't do the bad thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We sticking up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Don't use some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some rank. I would never take up as a place. When the law with you ain't no up next. It's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh, Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command and general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be precious hell, take a picture. And we professional with the scriptures. Play, we gon' script them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The slide that I know about is when I send with the Glock with the slide on. Real, I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die for kill. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by niggas, I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like bitch or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command and general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all don't fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey. That's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh.
I got you. Let it rap real quick. Look. The city eyes.
It's time to bogart. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Beers taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evans to a mall quad. Telling me how the crackers turn this childhood to a ghost town. Poke a stop, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, so tangent. Try to warn them niggas we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they want, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Hate me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yaradon, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Yeah, Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under Commanding General Yohana, Priest and Officer 1000 Kawan, Banya Hawadah, Banya Sha'ala, ISUPK, Louisiana. Again, this is our Sabbath service, man. We want to tell everybody that's tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get it in as usual. So with that, we'll start with the prayers first. So I say a majum, which means to stand. La Yasha Allah. One second for those that are online. Technical difficulties, we'll fix that. All right, we too up. All right. This is the Lord's Prayer, first in Hebrew and then in the English. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Gaba'a, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Washamayim, Lethelanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawat Yanawa, Wala'a, Kabayawanawa, Vanasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, La'aiwalamyam, Aman. In the English we read, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever, so be it. This is the power or hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, Bawakashah, Nathan Lanawa, hakak, Lara Pa'a, Kal Maka'ala, Wakal Marawa, hakak, Latahar, Ha Matazarayim, hakak, Lahakwayam, Hamat Yam, hakak, Al Rakarawat, Hatama'ala, Lagarshan, Ba'ashim Yahushua, the water Aman. What we read in the English, Yahweh in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew, or Barak Yasha Allah. Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasha Allah, Waha Bayat Saparium, Barak Ba'ashim Yahushua, the water Aman. In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel and the school in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a, Ayanya, Al Haharyam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Warakza, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hanala'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yam Yanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a Yakal, Wayarak, Malal Yalad, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rad, Yashamar, Adnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'adka, Wawa'adka, Ma'aid, Wa'aid, Iwalam. We read in the Hebrew and the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew and then in the English. Alahayam, al Damyalaka, al Takarash, wa al Tashikwat, al Kayahana, Awayavyaka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, al Imaka, Ya'ira Yamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Ya'itazawa, al Tazapawanyaka, Abarawa, Lakawa, Walakakidam, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa, Liba, Yakhadwa, Al Yaka, Baryak, Yakarafwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wa Yashabai, Allah, Yam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa Aimawan, Wa Aimalak, Palasha, Am Yashabya, Tazawar, Gam Ashwar, Nalawa, Am, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanyalawa, Salah, Aishalaham, Kambadian, Kasa Sara'a, Kayabian, Barakal, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayin Da'ara, Ayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nadaya Mawa, Ka'ira, Wakazaba, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Kal Nasiyakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagaldala, Kakwash, Lapanyaroa Ka, Ka'ash, Taba Ira Ya'ira, Wa Kalahaba, Talahat, Haryam, Khan, Faradakma, Basa Iraka, Wabasa, Wapatka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Walawan, Wayaba Kwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayaba Hawa, Ayai, Wayahaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da'aiwa, Kaya Ata, Shemka, Yahweh, Labatka, or Yawan, Al-Kal-Ha-Arataza. In the English, we read, keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, the Baal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisir, as to Jabin, and the brook of Kishon, which perished at Endor. They became a dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeid. Yea, all their prince as Zabah, and as Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. Oh my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burning the wood, and as the flames setting the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, wa Maka Ya'ala, wa Ala Hayam, Matazabaya Ala Wap Yahana, Ha Ala Wakim, Ha Saranya, Ha Kwatazayanya, Ha Kayal Yalamya, wa Ha Akwakin, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, to what our money. What we read in the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshavia means you may be seated. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Clap it up. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Last week we left off in the story of the Lord was telling Moses to go and to tell Pharaoh to let the children of Israel go. So we're going to continue on where we left off. Just like 1 second. Lord. Is this some cold bottle of water back there?
Okay.
You bring some?
It's not. You want me to warm it?
No.
Oh.
Some cold. I'm Kasha. All right, Salagi. So we left off on Exodus 4 and 16 last week. We're going to pick up Exodus 4 and 17 this week. For those of you that are online on YouTube, ISUPK Louisiana YouTube, and ISUPK Shreveport Facebook page, I will be sharing my screen to pull up the Hebrew, the reading that we'll be going over. So I will pull up the screen so you are able to follow along. Again, as usual, as I always state, forgive me if I forget to come back to the screen to switch over to allow you to follow along, because I am reading. This is the Assyrian that's on the screen, but I am reading from the Paleo Hebrew from my phone. So Salaki for that. But we'll go ahead and get started to get it in. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 4 and verse 17. Wa ata ha mataha haza hazaha ta'chwaka vayadaka ashar the Aisha, Bawa, Asa, Ha'afatha. Verse 18. Wayalachaf masham. The water. Wayashab al Yathara Kathana Waya Amar Lawa Alakha Na'a Wa Ashab Salat Wa Shawabaha Al Akhaya Ashar Ba Matazarayam Wa Ara'aha Ha Awadam Khayayam Waya Amar Ya Sarawa La Masha Lakha La Shalom. Verse 19. Waya Amar Yahweh Al Masha Ba Madayan Lakha Shab Matazarayam Kaya Matawa Khal Ha Ana Shayam Ha Ma Bakwash Salaki Ha Ma Bakwasham Shayam Atha Nefashka Salaki. Hey, stop fighting. It's okay. It's okay. All right, one moment. All right, verse 20. Wayahocha Masha Atha Ashafwa Wa Atha Bayawa Waya Rakabama Al Ha Hamar Wayashab Arataza Matazarayim Waya Hocha Masha Atha Mataha Ha Alahayam Bayadawa, verse 21. Waya Amar Yahweh Al Masha Balakatha Balakafka Lashawab Matazarayam Ra'aha Kal Ha Mapathium Ashar Shemakia Bayadaka Wa'ai Shayafma Lapanya Paraiha Wa Anya Kazak Thalbawa Wala'a Yashalak Atha Ha'aima. Verse 22. Wa Amaraf Salaki. Why Amartha Al Paraiha Kaha Amar Yahweh Banya Bakaria Yasha Allah. Verse 23. Wa Amar Alayaka Shalakha Atha Banya Waya Ibadian Ibadnaya Wa Sama'ana La Shalakha Wa Hana Anakaya Harab Banka Barak Salaki Barakka. All right, and we're reading in the English. Shalom Yahushua Tabashim Yahushua. All right, in the English now, verse Exodus chapter 4 and verse 17. Exodus 4 and 17. And thou shalt take this rod in thy hand, wherewith thou shalt do signs. Now again, remember, this is the Most High talking to Moses, telling him how to handle Pharaoh, or how to go when he goes to Pharaoh, what that he must do in order to get Pharaoh to let the people go. So this is Exodus 4 and verse 18, or where we at now. Exodus 4 and 18. And Moses went and returned to Jethro, his father-in-law, and said unto him, Let me go, I pray thee, and return unto my brethren which are in Egypt, and see whether they be yet alive. So he's asking his father-in-law Jethro to allow him to return back to Egypt, because Jethro had accepted him in his household and allowed him to marry one of his daughters. And he's asking him permission to allow him to go back to Egypt to see if his brethren, which are the Israelites or the Hebrews in Egypt that are in captivity, to see if they are still alive. And Jethro said to Moses, "Go in peace." Verse 19, and the Lord said unto Moses in Midian, "Go, return into Egypt, for all the men are dead which sought thy life." Verse 20, and Moses took his wife and his sons and set them upon an ass, and he returned to the land of Egypt. And Moses took the rod of God in his hand. Verse 21, and the Lord said unto Moses, "When thou goest to return into Egypt, see that thou do all those wonders before Pharaoh." He's telling them, make sure that you do them in front of Pharaoh, which I have put in thy hand, but I will harden his heart, that he shall not let the people go. So the Lord, the Bible said that the Lord worketh both the will and the do for his good pleasure. So the Lord made Pharaoh's heart, even though he sent Moses to tell Pharaoh to let his people go, the Lord already knew that he wasn't going to allow Pharaoh to just let them go. Does anybody know why the Lord did that? Go ahead.
So in the end, it would show it would be the glory for the Most High.
You were just about to say it, but then you changed it at the end. Show his power.
Show his power.
You're absolutely right. Give her a hand. The Lord did that so that he would be able to show his power. The Lord, the Bible said in Exodus 15:3, which we're not there yet, but we'll get there in a couple of weeks, that the Lord is a man of war, and Yahweh is his name. He is a man of war. The Lord wants to show his strength. He wants to show his power, and for all the earth to know that he is the one true living God, that he is the most high God. All right, verse 22, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. That's for y'all that don't understand that the children of Israel belongs to the Most High God. Not every people on the earth, because he wouldn't have sent Moses to bring plagues on Egypt if everybody on the earth was for the Lord. The Lord says in 22, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Verse 23, and I say unto thee, let my son go, that he may serve me. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn. All right? Back in the Hebrew. Hold on 1 second, yeah. Give me just a moment, y'all. All right, picking up where we left off, verse 24 in the Hebrew, Waya Haya. Salaki, for those online, let me change it back to the Hebrew for you. Verse 24, Waya Haya, Badaraka, Bama Lowana, Waya Pagasha, Hawa, Yahweh, Wayabakwash, Ha Mayathwa, verse 25, Watha Kwaka, Tazapara, Tazar, Wathakaratha, Atha, Iralath, Banha, Wa Sakai, Laragala Yawa, Watha Amar, Kaya, Kha Sana, Damayam, Atha, Laya, verse 26, Waya Rapa, Ma Manawa, Azza, Amara, Kha Sana, Damayam, La Mawala, verse 27. Hold on 1 second. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Harana, Laka, La Quara Asa, Masha, Ha Madabar, Ha, Waya Laka, Waya Pagasha, Hawa, Bahar, Ha Alahayam, Waya Shakwa, Lawa. 1 second. Verse 27. I just read 27. No, 27. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Aharan, Laka, Lakwaraaf, Masha, Ha Madadara, Waya Laka, Waya, Pagash Hawa, Bahar, Ha Alahayam, Waya Shakwa, Lawa. Did. All right, 28. Wayagad, Masha, La Aharan, Atha, Kal, Dabaria, Yahweh, Ashar, Shalakawa, Wa Atha, Kal, Ha Atha, Ashar, Tazawa, Hawa, verse 29. Wayalaha, Masha, Wa Aharan, Wa Ya'a Sapa, Sapawa, Atha, Kal, Zakwanya, Banya, Yasha'ala, verse 30. Waya Dabar, Aharan, Atha, Kal, Hadabar Yam, Ashar, Dabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Wa Ya'aisha, Ha'a, Tha'a, La'ayanya, Ha'ain. All right, get back into English. Right. Verse 24, Exodus 4 and 24. And it came to pass by the way in the end that the Lord met him and sought to kill him. Then 25. Then Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her son and cast it at his feet and said, surely a bloody husband art thou to me. So Zipporah, because she wasn't an Israelite, she had an issue of Moses wanting his son to be circumcised. So she called him a bloody man. She was being disrespectful to him. She did the circumcision and threw the foreskin at Moses' feet, therefore being disrespectful to her husband at this time. All right, verse 26. So he let him go. Then she said, a bloody husband thou art because of the circumcision. Verse 27. And the Lord said to Aaron, go into the wilderness to meet Moses. And he went and met him in the mount of God and kissed him. Now, for you individuals that have your mind homosexually, he's not kissing his brother, giving him a normal kiss. A kiss just means a gentle touch. I mean, he touched his brother, dapped him up, he greeted his brother. Right. That's all that means. Verse 28. And Moses told Aaron all the words of the Lord who had sent him, and all the signs which he had commanded him. Verse 29. And Moses and Aaron went and gathered together all the elders of the children of Israel. Verse 30. And Aaron spake all the words which the Lord had spoken unto Moses, and did the signs in the sight of the people. All right. Back to the Hebrew, 4:31. Waya aman ha'ain wayasha wayashama aiwa kaya pakwad Yahweh atha banya yasha'ala wa kaya ra'a'ath salatu ra'a atha ain nayam wayakwadwa wayashaf chawa wa. Exodus 5:1. We'll go to the next verse. The book of Exodus chapter 5 and verse 1. Wa'achara'a ba'awa masha wa'a haran wa yaha marawa al para'aiha kaha amar Yahweh alahaya yasha'ala Shalacha Atha Aimaya Wa Yaha Gawa Laya Ba Mad Bara Bara'a 5 and 2. Waya Amar Para'aiha Maya Yahweh Ashar Ashamai Bakwalawa La Shalat Atha Yasha'ala La'a Yada'ai Faya Atha Yahweh Wagam Atha Yasha'ala La'a Ashalakab. Verse 3. Waya Amarwa Allah Haya Ha Ibariyam Nakwara'a Aila Yanwa Nalacha Na'a Darak Shalashah Yam Yam Ba Madabar Wa Na Zabacha La Yahweh Alahayanwa Panya Pagai Nawa Ba Dabar Awa Bakharaba. Verse 4, Salaki, Waya Amar, Alham, Malak, Matazarayam, Lama, Masha, Wa'a, Haran, Tarapa'ai, Salaki, Ta Paraya'aiwa, Atha, Ha'ai, Ma'ai, Shawa'a, Salaki, Ma'ai, Shayawa, La Kawa, La Sabbath Yakam. Verse 5. Waya Amar Para'aiha Hana Ra Bayam Aitha Aima Ha Arataza Waha Shabatham Atham Masabal Tham. Okay, 5. All right, 1 second. Stop at verse 5, right? Okay, hold on 1 second. So we gotta be listening to verses. Bear with me 1 moment, Papa Michelle, Salaki. 5, 7, 11. Allowing for the hold up, y'all. Bear with me just a second. All right, Exodus 5 and 6. Waya tazawa, paraiha, bayawam, ha hawa'a, atha, ha nagasha, ha nagashayam, ba'aim, wa atha, Sha Tarayawa La Amar, verse 7. La A Ta'a Sapa one Ta'a Sapawan La Tha Taban La Ain La Laban Ha Labanyam Katham Wala Shalasham Ham Yalakawa Wakwa Shashawa Laham Thaban, verse 8. Started at 31, didn't I? Yeah, I was supposed to stop at 6, a lot. Because I'm supposed to be 7 verses. My fault, y'all. All right, back in the English, we was at 4 and 31. Exodus 4 and 31. And the people believed, and when they heard that the Lord had visited the children of Israel, and that he had looked upon their affliction, then they bowed their heads and worshiped. Exodus 5 and 1. And afterward, Moses and Aaron went in and told Pharaoh, "Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, let my people go, that they may hold a feast unto me in the wilderness." Amante, you can let him go. Verse 2. And Pharaoh said, "Who is the Lord, that I should obey his voice and let Israel go? I know not the Lord, neither will I let Israel go." Yes, you have a question? Absolutely, he didn't know the Lord. The Egyptians did not know the Most High God. They have Egyptians worship so many different gods. He's telling him, "I don't know your God, the God of Israel. I know, he knows Horus and Hotep and all of those gods, because that's who they worship." But he's telling him, like, your God say, "Let your people go." I don't know your Lord, so I'm not letting them go. All right, verse 3. And they said, "The God of the Hebrews hath met with us. Let us go, we pray thee, 3 days' journey into the desert, and sacrifice unto the Lord our God, lest he fall upon us with pestilence or with the sword." So they let him know, yeah, it's the God of the Hebrews. And all they asking for at this time, 3 days. Let us go into the wilderness 3 days, sacrifice to our God, and we'll come back and work. Pharaoh said in verse 4, "And the king of Egypt said unto them, Wherefore do ye Moses and Aaron, let the people from their works? He's saying just because you and Aaron asked me, I'm supposed to let them stop working? Nah. Get you unto your burdens. Go do the work. Verse, go ahead. Right.
So is he saying that if they don't go worship him for those 3 days, they're gonna be punished?
All right, excellent question. She asked for verse number 3, where it says that lest he fall upon us with pestilence or with the sword. There, she asked, would the Lord bring judgment upon Israel, right? For not going to sacrifice unto him? Correct. So it's just basically like saying we have to go sacrifice to our God so that he'll have mercy on us. So he'll stay, he'll remain with us. He won't forsake us. That's basically what they say. All right, verse 5. And Pharaoh said, behold, the people of the land now are many, and ye make them rest from their burdens. Verse 6. And Pharaoh commanded the same day the taskmasters of the people and their officers, saying, all right, back to verse in Hebrew, back to verse 7. Fa'a, sa kawana, la fafa, faban, la ain, la laban, ha labanyam, katham wala, shalasham, ha ham, ya lakawa, wa kwa, la kwasha, shawa, laham, thaban, verse 8, wa atha, mathakan, mathakanaf, ha labanyam, ashar, ham, aishayam, thum wala, shalasham, kashayamwa, al yaham, la'a, sagar aiwa, ma manawa, khaya, narapayam, ham, al, kan, ham, taza aikwayam, la amar, nalakaha, na zabaha, la hayanwa, verse 9, thakabad, salatu, thakabada, ha'ai bada, aisle, ha anasha yam, waya aisha wa, baha, wa al, yasha aiwa, bad baraya, shakwar. Verse 10, waya taza awa, na gashaya, ha'ain, wa shatar taryawa, waya amarwa, al, ha'ain, la amar, kaha, amar, para'aiha, ayan, naya, nathan, lacham, thaban, and verse 11. Atham, lachawa, fakhawa, lacham, thaban, ma ashar, kamataza'a, wa, kaya, ayan, nagar-ai, Nagarai, Ma'ai Bada, Thakam, Debar. Bear with me, y'all. So long for this. Hold up, man. Let me go through these verses a little different. All right. Verse 12. Waya Pataza, Ha'aim, Bakal, Arataza, Matazarayam, La Poshansha, Wash, La Saban. Verse 13. Waha Nagasham, Gashayam, Atazayam, La Amar, Kal, Wa, Ma'aisha, Yakam, Debar, Yawam, Baya Wam, Wa, Ka Ashar, Ba Ya Wath, Ka Taban. Verse 14. No, that's it. 13. All right, back in the English. Starting at verse 7. Verse 7. Ye shall no more give the people straw to make brick, as heretofore let them go and gather straw for themselves. So the Pharaoh is making the bondage of the Israelites more grievous or harder, a more harsh bondage, because of the fact that their God is asking for them or demanding them to be let go. So he feels he's telling his taskmasters, make their bondage hard, make their burden hard. Verse 8, and the tail of the brick, and the tail of the bricks, which they did make heretofore, ye shall lay upon them. Ye shall not diminish aught thereof, for they be idle. Therefore they cry, saying, let us go and sacrifice to our God. Verse 9, let their more work be laid upon the men, that they may labor therein, and let them not regard vain words. And the taskmasters of the people went out, and their officers, and they spake to the people, saying, thus saith Pharaoh, I will not give you straw. Verse 11, go ye, get you straw where ye can find it, yet not aught of your work shall be diminished. So basically telling them, we no longer going to provide you with the straw to make the brick that you were getting before. Now go find it yourself, and your work still better not fall short. It's making the bondage harder for them. And just the side note, it's just like what Donald Trump is doing to America. He's deporting the Mexicans, which are the tribe of Issachar. He's deporting them, not knowing, well, he probably don't give a damn, but it's hurting America as a whole. The fruits, vegetables, and all of the grains and things that the Mexican brothers and sisters are out picking on the farms and gathering, that stuff gonna start diminish. If y'all go to Walmart right now and some of these other stores, these shelves are not as full as they were. I mean, really take a look at it, and it's going to hurt America. I heard the other day on, I forget what I was watching, the class or either Black Watch. I think it was General Muhammad class on Thursday. $2 to $4 billion of the Social Security fund comes from illegal immigrants that don't even receive Social Security. I kid you not, it's crazy. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's in the billions. Billions of the dollars that go into the Social Security fund to pay individuals on Social Security comes from the work that the illegal immigrants are doing, and it goes into that fund, and they don't even receive it. They are not eligible to receive Social Security. Free word. They're giving the money to Social Security, individuals that receive Social Security. So watch how that's going to deplete, because he's kicking the Israelites or the Mexicans out of America. The Social Security is going to go down. Man, I'm telling you, a lot of things the Lord is going to allow to befall on America because of what America has been doing to the children of Israel, but more so now. And I pray that you Issacharites or so-called Mexican brothers and sisters out there, that y'all hear that the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Hunter, we're calling you to come to us. You have safety in here. You are safe in the ISUPK. And that's no joke, man. All right, continuing on verse 12, Exodus 5 and 12. So the people were scattered abroad throughout all the land of Egypt to gather stubble instead of straw. Verse 13, and the taskmasters hasted them, saying, fulfill your works, your daily tasks, and when there was straw. All right, back to the Hebrew. Exodus 5 and 14. Waya kawa shataraya banya ya sharza la ashar shamwa al yaham al laham nagash yapa rataza'a la amar madawai la a kalya thum kakwak Kam la Laban Katham wal Shalash ma Gam Sawa Salaki Gam Samawal Gam Haya Wam. Verse 15. Waya Ba'awa Shataraya Banya Yasha'ala Waya Taza'ai Kwawa Al Parataza'a La Amar, Lama, Aisha, Kaha, La Ibadiaka. Verse 16. Saban, Anya, Nathan, La Abadiaka, Walaban Yam, Amariam, Lanawa, Aisha Wa, Wahana, Ibadiaka, Makayam, Wa Khatat. Ta'atha, Imad. Verse 17. Waya Amar, Narapayam, Atham, Narapayam, Al, Khan, Atham, Amariam, Nalaka, Nazabakha, La Hayaha, La Yahawah. Verse 18. Why Atha, La Kawa, Ibadwa, Wa Saban, La'a, Yanathan, Lakam, Wa Sakan, Labanyam, Thathan Wa. Verse 19. Waya Ra'al Wa, Shatarya, Banya, Yasha'ala, Asam, Bara'ai, La'amar, La'a, Fagara Iwa, Malabanya, Kam, Debar, Yawam, Ba Yawam Wa. Verse 20. Waya Paga Iwa, Asa, Masha, Wa Asa, Aharan, Natazabium, La Quara'a, Thumb, Bataza'a, Thumb, Ma'atha, Para'aiha. All right. Back in the English, Exodus 5 and 14. And the officers of the children of Israel which Pharaoh's taskmaster has set over them, were beaten and demanded, wherefore have ye not fulfilled your task in making brick both yesterday and today as heretofore? Verse 15, then the officers of the children of Israel came and cried unto Pharaoh, saying, wherefore dealest thou thus with thy servants? Verse 16, there is no straw given unto thy servants, and they say to us, make brick. And behold, thy servants are beaten, but the fault is in thine own people. They're saying, you want us to force them to get the job done to make the brick, but you're no longer giving them straw, but you're beating us because they're not getting the job done, but you're not giving them the straw. Get down, man. It's okay. Get down. All right, verse 17.
Get down.
But he said, ye are idle, therefore ye say, let us go and do sacrifice to the Lord. Verse 18, go therefore now and work, for there shall no straw be given you, yet shall ye deliver the tail of the tail of bricks. Verse 19, and the officers of the children of Israel did see that they were in evil case. After it was said, ye shall not minish aught from your brick of your daily task. Meaning you can't slack up from doing what you've been doing. You're gonna make the same amount of brick as you were doing when I gave you straw. Basically telling them, this is what you get for asking me to let you go. Pretty much. All right, verse 20. And they met Moses and Aaron, who stood in the way as they came forth from Pharaoh. All right, back to the Hebrew, verse 21. Waya Amarwa, Al-Laham, Yara'ah, Yahweh, Al-Yakam. Waya Shapat, Ashar, Haba'ash, Thumb, Athara, Rayak, Nawa, Ba'ayan Ya, Para'aiha, Wa Ba'ain, Wa Ba'ai Yanya, Ibadia, Wa Latha, Harab, Bayadma, Laharagana, Wa. All right, verse 22. Wayashab, Masha, Al, Yahweh, Waya Amar, Adanya, Lama, Para'aitha. What man? La'ain, Hazaha, Lamaha, Zaha, Shalach Kathan, Kathanya, Wama Azah, Ba'athaya, Al Para'aiha, La Debar, Ba'shamak, Para'ai, La'aim Hazaha, Waha Tazal, La'a, Ha Tazalaf, Atha, Imaka. 1 second. Exodus 6 and 1. Hello. Have a seat. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Aitha, Tara'aha, Ashar, Aisha, La Para'aiha, Kaya, Badyad, Kazakwa, Ya Shalakam, Wa Bayad, Kazakwa, Yagarsha, Ma'arataza, Wa, verse 2, Waya Debar, Alahayam, Al, Masha, Ya Amar, Wa Ya Amar, Al Yawa, Anya, Yahweh. All right, verse 3.
Stop.
So like, you know what verse hold on one second.
I know it's right there.
20, right? Hold on 1 second. Let me look. All right, I'll just read the rest of them 3 through 11 in the Hebrew, and then we'll read them in the English to finish out. So lock it for this error. Exodus 6 and 3 in the Hebrew. Wa'ara'ah al Abraham al Yatazakwak Wa'al Yaquab Ba'al Shagyah Wa Shemaya Yahweh La'ah Nawada'ai Sayah Laham. Verse 4. Wagam Hakwa Mafia Asa Barayafia Asam La Sasa Laham Asa Arataza Kan Ain Asa Rataza Magarya Yaham Ashar Garwa Baha. All right, that's it in those. Then I'm going to go to the English, and then we'll do the last 7 in Hebrew after that. Salat. All right. Verse 22, and Moses returned unto the Lord and said, Lord, wherefore hast thou so evil entreated me? Why is it that thou hast sent me? Verse 23, for since I came to Pharaoh to speak in thy name, he hath done evil to this people. Neither hast thou delivered thy people at all. So this is Moses calling himself like, I don't understand, Lord, why you asked me to go get our people, but what you told me to tell him, it's making it harder on them. The children of Israel is going through hell worse than they were now because you asked me to tell Pharaoh to let them go. Exodus 6 and 1. Then the Lord said unto Moses, now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh. For with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his land. Verse 2, and God spake unto Moses and said unto him, I am the Lord. I am Yahweh is what it says. Verse 3, and just to say this, the Most High God, like I said before, Exodus 15 and 3 says that the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is very strategic in what he is doing. He knew that Pharaoh was going to treat the children of Israel worse. It's just like if you think about how Revelation said that let Babylon let her cup run over or be devil, let her get devil folk. Basically, the Lord is letting Pharaoh build up the wrong that he's doing. So when he does what he do to him, then it's justified based on giving him double of what he's done to the children of Israel. Right. Very strategic, man. The Lord is amazing. Exodus 6 and 3, and I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of God Almighty, but by my name, Jehovah, was I not known to them. Verse 4, and I have also established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the Lord of their pilgrimage, wherein they were strangers. No, that's it in English. All right, back to the Hebrew. These are the last 7 verses in Hebrew. Exodus 6 and 5. Wagam anya shamai saya atha na'akwa banya yasha'ala ashar matazarayam ma'ai badyam atham wa azakar atha bariyafia. Verse 6. Lakan amar labanya yasha'ala anya yahawah wa hawataza'a saya Athakam, Mathakaf, Sabbath, Matazarayam, Wa Hatazalaf, Wa Hatazalaf, Lafya, Athakam, Ma'ai Badatham, Wa Ga'al, Lafya, Athakam, Bazarawai, Natawaya, Wa Bashapat, Wa Bashapatium, Gadalium, verse 7. Wala Quakathia, Athakam, Laya, La'aim, Waha, Yayathaya, Lakam, La Alahayam, Waya Da'aitham, Kaya, Anya, Yahawah, Alahayakam, Ha Ma Watazaya'a, Athakam, Ma Thakath, Sabalawath, Matazarayam, verse 8. Waha Ba'a Ya, Athakam, Al, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Nasha'afya, Atha, Yadaya, La Fatha, Atha, La Abraham, La Yataza, La Yatazakha, Wala Yakwa, Wala Yakwa, Wa Nathathaya, Atha, Lakam, Mawa, Rasha, Anya, Yahawah, Waya Devar, Masha, Khan, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa'ala'a, Shemaiwa, Al, Masha, Mapatazar, Rawak, Wa Ma'ai Bada, Kwasha, verse 10. Waya Debar, Yahawah, Al, Masha, La Amor, verse 11. Ba'a Debar, Al, Para'aiha, Malak, Matazarayam, Waya Shalak, Atha, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ma'a Ratazawa. Back in the English, Exodus 6 and 5. And I have also heard the groaning of the children of Israel, whom the Egyptians keep in bondage. And I have remembered my covenant. Wherefore, say unto the children of Israel, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will rid you out of their bondage, and I will redeem you with a stretched out arm and with great judgment. Verse 7, and I will take you to me for a people, and I will be to you a God, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your God, which bringeth you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians. Like verse 8, and I will bring you into the land concerning the which I did swear to give it to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, and I will give it you for a heritage. I am the Lord. Verse 9, And Moses spake so unto the children of Israel, but they hearkened not unto Moses for anguish of spirit and for cruel bondage. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Go in, speak unto Pharaoh, king of Egypt, that he let the children of Israel go out of his hand. All right, that completes the reading. Anybody have any other questions? And Salaki, y'all in the chat, Sister Nazamana, you are absolutely correct. He was to show his power. Salaki for that, not being able to see it. Well, look at here. Here we go. It's always some trolls, man, that's in our chat. Barakatah Yahweh Shai for them. They tuning in. You ain't doing that but making our algorithm better. Just keep tuning in, and one day the Lord might open your eyes that you'll be able to see. IUIC are false prophets. Every other fake Israelite group, they are not of the Lord. The Lord is not with them. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is the only undefeated group or undefeated people on the planet of Israelites, because we serve the Most High God and the Lord is with us. I just wanted to say that. With that, I say a majim, which means to stand. Upon HaKodam, which means to turn and face the east. We say the prayers both in Hebrew and in English. First, the Lord's Prayer. Kalal, you need to listen. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Sabbath, Ratazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Ma'arataba, Kawa, Ayah, Bashamayim, Nathanael, Makam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kawawakina, Kasalaknawa, Kawawatyanawa, Wala'a, Kawayayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Awashayanawa, Ayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahakapara, La'aiwalamium, Aman. What we said in the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Atop, the power. Yahweh by Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Baba Kushah. Nathan Lanawa. Hakap. Lara Pa'a. Kal Maka'ala. Wakal Madawa. Hakap. Latahar. Ha Matazarayam. Hakap, Lahakwayam, Hamath-yam, Hakap, Al-Rakarawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarshan, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Kawada Aman. In the English, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Bless Israel. O Barak Yasha Allah. Yahweh by Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'ala,
Wayasha'ala,
Waha,
Waha,
Bayah,
Bayah,
Saparia,
Saparia,
Barak,
Barak,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Kawara Aman.
Aman.
In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushai,
Lord, in the name of Yahushai,
bless us
bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school
and the school
in the name of
in
Yahushai.
the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al-Haharim,
Al-Hahari,
Ma'ayan,
Mayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Isaiah,
Azari,
Isaiah,
Azari,
Ma'ayin,
Ma'ai,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Asha,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Wa'aratazah,
Wa'aratazah,
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Regal,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hanala'ah,
Al-Ala'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'a,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashemash,
La'ayakaka,
Wa'ayakaka,
Wayarak,
Wa'yarak,
Below Yalah,
Below Yalah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makorah,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Aknapashka,
Absapasha,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'adka,
Asa'aka,
Wawa'adka,
Wa'ago'aka,
Ma'ai,
Ma'ai,
Wa'ai
Wa'ayalala.
in the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hill,
I will lift up mine eyes to the hill,
from which cometh my help.
from which cometh my help.
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy shade
The Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The Lord shall not smite thee by day,
The Lord shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forward
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam,
Allahayam,
Al-Dabayalaka,
Al-Tabiyalaka,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Takarat,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Tashakrat,
Al-Kayahana,
Al-Kayahana,
Awayabyaka,
Awayakata,
Yahama, Yawan, Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Imaka,
Al-Aimaka,
Ya'ira Yawwa,
Ya'ara Yawan,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayata,
Ya'itazawa,
Ya'aitazawa,
Al-Tazabawanyaka,
Al-Tazabawanya,
Amarawa,
Amara,
Lakawa,
Makawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakti,
Magoya,
Magalya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Shamya Sha'al,
Iwada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'itazawa,
Nawa'aitazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakawa,
Al-Yaka,
Al-Yakab,
Waria,
Varia,
Yakarafwa,
Yakarwan,
Ahalya,
Ahalya,
Adawam,
Adawan,
Wayashamai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Nawa'ab,
Wahagariam,
Wahagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Wa'aimalak,
Palashah,
Palashah,
I'm Yeshabia,
Amashab,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gamashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
I'm
Ainam,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Zarawai,
Sarawai,
Labanyalawat,
Labanyalawa,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamadian,
Samadi,
Kasa,
Kasa,
Salaki, Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'ah,
Sarah,
Kayabian,
Kayabi,
Banakal,
Wanakal,
Koyashwan,
Koyashuan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatama,
Nada Yapawa,
Yadayakuwa,
Ka'ira,
Iron,
Wakazaba,
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 Wakatazal,
Wakazaba,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
called Nasiya Kamwa,
Kaonasiyakama,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarawa,
Amarwa,
Nayarasha,
Mayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ah, Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahayam,
Shayatanwa, Kagogala, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanyaraga, Kaash, Kabaira, Yaira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Pariyam, Khan, Karadakma, Basairaka, Wabasa, Wapafka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Walawan, Wayaba Kwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayaba Hoa, Waya, Bahowa, Ayai, Waya, Kaparawa, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, Da'aiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shemka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al, Salaka, Al Yawan, I'll call her Arataza. In the English, keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep thou thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
And be not still, O God.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, Come. And let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarines, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have opened the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to sincere, as to Jabin, and the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zaid. Yea, all their prince as Zabah and as Zamunda, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. Oh my God. Make them like a wheel. And the stubble before the wind. And the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Lord. Let them be confounded. And troubled forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the Most High. Over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew and in the English. Barakatha Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Makaya Allah. Wa Allah Hayam. Matazabaya. Allah Wap Yahana. Ha Allah Wapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwatasayanyam. Ha Kayal Yalamyam. Wa Ha Agwakyan. Yahweh. Bahashim. Yahweh Shai. Sawara Aman. In the English, Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General
The
Yohana.
generals.
The
The
general.
captains.
The captain.
The officers.
The
The
officers.
troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name
Yahweh in the name
of Yahweh Shai.
of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, which means the turn. Sisters, you may be seated. Men of Israel, go give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatam, Yahweh Matah, Sar, which means the turn. Sisters, Amajim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we'll give one courtesy salute to the sisters. There you go. Men of Israel, Majib Shabbat, Majib, Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatan Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Alatan Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Matah, class dismissed.
The water for y'all tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all watching. If you like this content, make sure you leave a thumbs up in this video to let us know. And listen, man, while you at it, if you like seeing content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We answering all your questions, like why did God allow blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to go into slavery? Or why are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the #1 people mistreated because of their race? Or even, how could God let innocent people die? Well, we answer all that. Questions that your Christian pastor would never answer. And we get it straight out the Bible, man. It's been right in front of our face for thousands of years. We're going to give you the truth, man, because the ISUPK is the home of the truth. So look, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified every time we drop a video. Check this out, too. Hit this QR code right here. It's going to get you everything you need to contact the ISUPK near you. All right? Shalom.